everybody. Welcome to this episode of A Taste of the Food Life. Thank you so much for joining me here as I continue my food tasting journey. And today we're going to go to Korea as I have noodles on tap for this episode. So I am a big fan of all things noodles. And there are some products here that I'm going to be trying that I'm excited to give a try to. And so I'm going to show you what they are, prep them, and then we'll talk about them. This first one is a brand called Nooooods. Again, these are all products of Korea. And it's a big bowl, as you can see. It says big bowl right there. And it's chapaghetti, pasta-style noodles with a sajang sauce. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, so if I am, correct me. And yeah, so we're going to prep this and give it a go. Also, and I'm big on spicy. You guys know this from other episodes of the show. The brand is Asi. It's extra spicy rice noodle soup bowl. And looks, from the picture I know, you can only do so much. But it's spicy. And extra spicy. So yeah, we'll be prepping that and trying that as well. And then finally, I've got some hot spicy, I think it's pronounced tapaki. These are rice cake, really rice cakes. I wouldn't call them noodles, but they come with a hot spicy sauce, and we're going to try these as well. So all of these I picked up here in San Antonio at a place called Jefferson Bodega. And yeah, so we're going to prep them. I'll be right back, and we'll try these out. All right, so we're back, and we're going to go ahead and try these out. The first one is the chapaghetti that we put in. As you can see, it's a very dark, let me see if I can get in there. It's a very dark broth, and the noodles look fantastic. It smells fantastic too. The last step after cooking it was to add a small little packet of vegetable oil that was part of the packaging. So you can see, very, very hot, smoky. So let's see how much of a mess I can make with my first bite. So. The noodles are very tender, very flavorful. The broth is very earthy, is the best way I can describe it. Let me try some of the broth just by itself. Yeah, it's a very dark broth, as you can see, but again, it's a very earthy tone. Not spicy, but very tasty. And yeah, I like this. I know people usually slurp the noodles all the way in. I've got 2 more products to do, so I don't want to be splashing myself all over before it's time. So, all right, so chapaghetti, definitely tasty and very nice. Next item up is going to be the extra spicy Asi. You guys can see in the frame there, yep. And as you can take a look, you'll notice it's a very thin noodle, much thinner than the first one. And I'll try to bring it into frame here. So the noodles themselves are far thinner, more like angel hair. And there's little bits of vegetables and all kinds of stuff in here. None of these packages said to drain the noodles, which I know I've done before with other Asian type noodle dishes like this that I've had. Yeah, I would feel like I was wasting the broth. So let me go ahead and try this. This is supposed to be extra spicy, so we'll see. And here we go. as the noodles are giving me a challenge. It's very hot. Not even worried about what I look like when doing that. But that is tasty. This is really good. Very, very good. Let's try to. That is really fantastic. Very tasty, very spicy. Not very spicy, but there is heat. And the broth is unlike anything I've tasted before. And man, it's got some heat. I love it. These are fantastic. Again, the product is this one right here. One more to go. These are the rice cakes. This package here. And the broth, as you can see, is a very bright red. They've softened up over the course of about 5 minutes. And let's take a taste. So here's what the rice cake looks like. Very springy, very chewy. I don't know why the word comforting comes to mind, but when you bite into it, it's really just that. A little kind of creamy for a rice cake. Very tasty. Very tasty. That broth is something else. Oh, that's good. This particular broth is thicker than the others. And I literally cannot get enough of it. So, really, really good stuff. All three of these products from Korea. Found them at Jefferson Bodega here in San Antonio, Texas. And yeah, what can I say? Fantastic. All very tasty. And I'm just really excited to have been able to share these with you. So, yeah. Thank you so much for joining me here. Don't forget, click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And make sure you click on the notification bell so that you know when my episodes land, because we are back and we're doing more. Don't forget, on Twitch, we will be live streaming cooking demos now and then, and all kinds of other stuff. And yeah, so until next time, I remind you, as I always do, you're awesome, you're amazing, and the world's a better place because you are in it. We'll see you next time on A Taste of the Food Life.